I've known Joy for 30 years. I was working at KFOR when she came to work for our company, and at that time she was in high school. And I was immediately impressed with her, and I thought she was destined for greatness. I had no idea, of course, that someday she would be our general manager, but I'm sure happy that she is.
My history with Joy Patten goes back to when she was a high school senior who was working weekends at KFOR. She was working Saturday mornings, and I did the Saturday morning shift on KFOR. I'm now the Food Bank of Lincoln Executive Director, and Joy has been a joy to work with for all these years, probably going on 30 now that I've known Joy Patten.
Joy and I met about 20 years ago when I joined the team as general manager, and I believe Joy was a very new account executive at that time. And it was easy for me to see very early on that Joy had a lot of qualities that would prepare her for this award. So I would have to say, after I left the stations, I was never surprised as I followed her career and saw her promotions one after another.
Well, Joy and I have a long history. When I was running KFOR and KFORX, we made an arrangement with DECA, which is a high school organization, and I was working with East High School. And they asked me if I could use a high school student as a sort of paid internship. It really wasn't an internship as much as it was just a part-time job to give some job experience. And so I said yes, and so they sent Joy.
I worked with Joy for almost 18 years, and no matter what her title, account executive, sales manager, general manager, she's always ready to pitch in and help out. From coming out on an early Sunday morning to help me with the bridal shows, or handing out coupons to runners as they come across the finish line at the KFOR Summer Run.
I've known Joy since she was my sales rep. She was representing KFOR, and I worked as the marketing director for Amigos, and she was just learning the ropes. She had been here at KFOR, and she had been the office manager, and she was starting in sales. So I was very wise, and I recruited her to become a member of Ad Club. And that was in 1993, and I assigned her to a committee before she even joined Ad Club. So we were very fortunate to have her become a member.
I know Joy Patten when we both started working at KFOR in the early to mid 80s. She was a high school student and working part-time, trying to go to high school and log some hours at KFOR, and she was in the traffic department. And so I've been almost shoulder to shoulder with her for the better part of 3 decades.
Hey Joyce, it's your old pal Ward Jacobson. You know, I remember when I started at KFOR back in the mid-80s, I was doing part-time overnights. I was babysitting the Larry King show and having everything just so when Scott and Kathy and Larry Mullenbrink showed up for the morning show. And of course, Joy was already there as a high schooler.
Joy is so deserving of this award, not only for what she does for us here at Three Eagles Communications, but for what she does in this community. And she likes to be under the radar. She's not a person who necessarily seeks the spotlight, but I'm so glad that tonight she's in the spotlight because I can't think of anyone who deserves it more.
Yeah, one of the things about Joy Patten is she can do everything at the radio station but a radio show. So that's, we've had her on various commercials and plays that we did, on-air plays that we did over the years at KFOR. And as a radio announcer, Joy makes a great general manager.
I think that the qualities that have to be natural for someone to grow into a leadership position, Joy possesses.
She is a real great citizen herself, and she has made sure that the stations remain a good corporate citizen as well.
Radio is a crazy, loony business with a variety of different types of people all in one building. And I can always count on Joy to calmly rationalize through any catastrophe with a logical and doable solution.
Winning isn't everything, but wanting to win is. And that is Joy. She lives that quote every day.
Really put a genuine interest in those individuals that choose to invest their advertising dollars in us. She's always put people and relationships first.
She worked her way up from the bottom of the ladder, actually probably the hard ground at the bottom of the ladder. And now she's the big kahuna at Three Eagles Communications.
I have worked with Joy on many community projects since I retired from radio. I have called on Joy and she has never turned me down.
She has the winning combination.
Congratulations, Joy.
This is a well-earned award. Congratulations.
Congratulations on winning the 2012 Silver Medal Award from the Ad Federation.